Signing up for EDpuzzle is super, super easy, and it is also going to be something that we hope you will like. As you can see, we've started off with the class codes. If you are in Mrs. Bastia's class, class codes should be on the whiteboard, bulletin board, somewhere posted in the room for you. Miss McWilliams' classes, they're obviously right here, and you'll need to pause the video and write down the code for your class. Okay, so the next thing is to go to the actual EDpuzzle website, and you'll see here that I have pulled up the EDpuzzle website. There's a link on Canvas for you. You tell them that you're a new student, and you have to put the information in. It is essential, required, and absolutely necessary for you to put your real first name and your real last name. The reason for this is, as we go through and we grade these and we put them in My Student, we're going to need to know who you are. If you put in a made-up name, then you are not going to have credit for the actual work. You want to make sure you use your real first name and your real last name. Your username, that can be anything of your choice as long as it is clean and school appropriate. Password is, again, absolutely your choice. I do not believe there are any kind of requirements on length or capitals or any of that. As teachers, we do not have access to your password. That is something that you need to make sure that you take care of. As there is no email required, as it is completely optional, you need to write down your username and password in your notebook right now. And you need to make sure you have it on that first cover page so that if anything happens and you don't remember, you can easily look it up. The reason for this is, again, teachers don't have access to your passwords. So you want to write down your username and your password because that's how you're going to sign in. So I've gone ahead and I've signed in, and the first thing it asks me to do is join a class. So I click on join a class, I put in the code, I copied and pasted, sorry you don't get to do that, and I search, and what comes up? Miss Mick 6th. And it says it's McWilliams Science. I have to tell it I want to join, and what pops up after it thinks for a minute or two or three or four is the videos that have been assigned to the class. Each video has questions to it. All of the questions have to be answered, and as you can see right here, tells me how much of the video you've watched, it tells me how many of the questions you've answered, and it even tells what your grade is. These are automatically graded. So if you go ahead and start the video, you'd have to click here to actually play the video, but each one of these is a question that you have to answer. And if you got lost, or if somebody was interrupting you, or if there just was a plain old-fashioned problem, you didn't quite hear what the video said, you could click rewatch, and it takes you back to the previous section, and you can rewatch that to get the answer to the question. So please, please, please do your best. These do go in My Student, and these are going to be generally less than 10-minute videos. Most of them run around 5 to 7. So keep that in mind when you choose to do an EDpuzzle. Thank you so much.